Welcome to Talking Drugs. I'm Gavin Mills, and thanks for joining me. To all the people that have been watching and sort of calling and supporting, thanks so much. Yeah, I agree. It's like an important case, and I was worried first doing this. I thought, oh my God, I'm going to destroy myself. But the support has been quite cool. And yeah, speaking to people, I think we've got a major problem. Everyone knows we've got a problem. And what's going to happen about it? Can we do anything about it? Are we doing anything about it? Well, I think there's a big problem in society at large, not just in this environment of drugs. I mean, let's just think of behavior of society. We've got three major social issues facing us, haven't we? We've got crime, we've got gender-based violence, and uh, relationship dilemmas, critical position, and then, of course, drugs. And how are we handling crime? Well, we know that the law and the police are supposed to be sorting out and protecting society, and it's not. We know that, and yet we are just, there's nothing, we're in a stalemate because society cannot take the law into our own hands, and we are not being protected by the organs of crime prevention. So we're exposed. We're sitting there in this Groundhog's Day of seeing the crime, seeing it escalate, and knowing there's actually nothing we can do about it. Is there? Gender-based violence. So what do? We've got gender-based violence. We know it's a very real problem. Both male on female and female on male and male on male and female on female across the board. So how do we address it? A couple of predators go and see lawyers, they demonize the other party and they start exploiting it, or they start demonizing, calling the other side names. And this is going to bring about reconciliation, that people are going to open up dialogue, and we're going to start preventing it when we can't even talk to each other on the people that say they're the good guys. Surely we've got to start opening up dialogue and hearing. Let women approach men and say, well, how do we fix this problem so we can address it? And men approaching women and telling what we feel the problem is. And we address from both sides and saying, can this thing be diffused? And the same with drugs. We know drugs, the police are doing nothing. A lot of them are bought off. You could be, I'm not quite sure what percentage, but to a large degree, they are bought off. The legal system, well, the guys that are in the court and the whole thing, I don't think they're angels either. A lot of people walk, and who shouldn't? So the system is not being prevented. We've got schools, don't do drugs, don't do drugs. It's bad, bad thing. You're going to destroy your lives. Yes, we are. But is that how we actually tell the kids? Is that how we tell our students? Because we're coming and saying, don't do this, which is all these horrible things that make us, scared. No. But we're the good guys. The parents and the teachers are the enemy, aren't we? So when we tell, we're like, they're old-fashioned. And meanwhile, we're competing with nightclubs, bars, festivals and stuff where drug dealers walk in, see people wanting to be cool, and it's gone. It's a done deal. It's not even a sale. They can turn around and be rude to the people that are buying. There's no after-sale service. And they keep coming back. And there is nothing being done. We're sitting there and saying, it's a problem, but we're doing nothing. And yeah, speaking to some of you guys out there, I think it's time we do something. So what we're going to do is buy machine guns. We're going to get bandanas, and we're going to start hitting the road and going, and hunting drug dealers. No, we're not. Of course not. It's not nothing to do. We can't. You don't take your law into our own hands, but we can start influencing mindset. Communication. This is what it's needed for the same for gender-based violence and same for crime. It needs not sensationalist, populist-driven news. It is communication that is geared to protecting society and informing society on what can be done and creating some kind of a groundswell of people that say it's enough. It's enough, and bring organs of state to live up to their responsibilities and their mandate to protect society and keep peace and happiness and prosperity in society. So the drugs thing, I'm speaking to a couple of people. I'm not going to go into detail now, but we are going to put a communication campaign together. We are going to try, if we can get the right people to play, and the right NGOs and the right endorsements, and put this thing together, work out exactly what the communication triggers are, and approach schools and approach universities and approach the workplace and start educating people. Not drugs is bad and people say, yeah, 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 the joint behind the thing, but start letting people understand the implications, and the implications are long term. It's an effect of lives, and if it's affecting lives, it's affecting businesses, and it affects businesses, it's affecting our economy. We need to do something about it, and we need to rationalize our own society. We need to become honorable again. People, humanity has got to live up to honor and integrity. This dog eat dog hyena mentality that is defining humanity at the present is insane.